I wanted to show you how to do a bulk change when you're updating Patron records. I have Polaris open, and I have gotten all of the updates from Chris Worley on the student records. So I'll show you very quickly. I've got the student records that have been shared with me by Mr. Worley in August. They have the names of the students and the teacher's name and what hour. Now this is junior high. At the elementary, it'll be the teacher's name and the grade. At the high school, you'll want to be asking for the teacher's name, the English class, and the hour, so that you have the teacher's name and the hour or period again for each one of the years. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the patron records in Polaris. Now, you'll notice that I've done a search for patron records under the patron section of Polaris. I'm searching by patron code. That way I'm only pulling in student records. I couldn't quite remember what the abbreviation was for student records, so I did an ST asterisk. The asterisk is a wild card. I've limited by patrons registered library, and I'm limiting it to Williamsville Junior High. After all, you're only going to be updating your library's patrons, not everybody else's in share. That'd be too big a job. Now, you'll notice over here I do have the kids' names that are starting in the third hour, and that's Mr. Williams. So I'm going to, one thing I wanted to mention too, when you are pulling in the records, when you do your initial search, if you have more than 32 records, only 32 are going to be brought in. You have to do Control-Shift-A to yank in all 327 in this instance, and then you can sort by the name. Okay, now you're going to be using the Control key to pick the ones. Now I had done one earlier. I started with Nick Barrett. Okay, now I'm going to arrow down. I'm going to hold my Control key down because I want to get all of the students. So I'm going to go Bickley, Gavin Bickley. Now you're going to also have new students. Gavin Bickley is one. So I write down its name and that this is Williams 3. Now since I am working with all 4 buildings, I also write down the grade because we have 3 Williams in our school district that are teachers. You don't want to get mixed up. Okay, now I'm going down and I'm still holding down my Control key. And make sure when you write down that you still are holding that down. You don't want to lose those and have to keep doing it over and over. Okay, so I'm going to try to go through this as quick as I can. If you make a mistake, for example, if I accidentally hit Lindsay Hewitt, I can always hit it again and turn it off. Don't think you have to start over again. Okay? It's easy to make mistakes. Make sure you pay attention to that first name. I had another new student there. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. but I wrote it down definitely, and I will find out how to pronounce it too. I'm going to find you have a lot of brothers. This is and sisters and twins, and so you do need to really pay close attention to those first names. Now when you go out, notice that I've reached the bottom of the list. When I go out here, it looks like Polaris has disappeared. And so don't panic. You just go back down to the button at the bottom of the screen and click on it to bring it back up. And still, just a reminder, hold down that control key because you don't want to click and have everything disappear. It's too much work. Okay, when I get to the bottom, I'm going to right click, and I can let go of my control key now because I'm in a different area. But I right click, and one of the options is add to record set. And I'm going to add all of those that I selected to this record set. And again, because I'm working with all 4 buildings, I put Mr. Williams' first name, and this is his 3rd hour, and I'm going to save that. Do that first. Now I'm going to do Control A. Everything has been selected for this group. Okay, and I'm going to do a bulk change. What I am going to do is click on this UDFs button. The second option is homeroom location, and I'm going to do overwrite, and it is Williams, and it's 3rd hour. Always, if you need to double check, just grab hold of this blue, drag it over, and I'm going to say OK and click to continue. Bulk change processing completed successfully, and I'm done with that. This record set is saved, which is very nice, and then I can go back to it. I will do something with it later, and so that's why I want to save that. Now you notice, to go on to the next one, I'm going to go back to this, go up to the top, and the next group is 4th hour. Okay, and my first one is Delaney Adams. All I have to do is click on that, and you'll notice all the ones, without holding the control button down, all of the other ones disappear. So I start with Delaney Adams, and hold my control key down and start on the 4th hour class. And that's all there is to it. Thank you.